What's up, y'all? So my man Quest is on today. He's here. He's here. It's just right now. He just needed to go get something real quick. But he's there. Look at that. He's there. I told y'all he was here. It's just that he needed to go get something real quick. And so you're gonna hear from him in a second. Me, I'm about to actually shut my screen off so you don't see me looking like I'm in a kung fu movie. And y'all can talk to my voice and talk to Quest's voice and face while we get this stuff set up. Oh, I muted it. Let me unmute it. Bro. Unmute. There you go.
Please to unmute me, please.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna come off the screen. Y'all can look at Quest. I'm sure that won't hurt y'all feelings. Look at the dude. And yeah, so oh gosh, hamburger. You and Simone, man, hamburgers. And my son, he took that from Simone, man. They ain't never met a camera they ain't love.
I'm glad you paid you Tuesday for a hamburger today.
Brutus. But no, listen, Brutus with not Brutus. That's what's the other dude name? Who said that? Say that?
I tell you, man, Brutus is the one who always try to steal olive oil.
Yeah, the other dude.
Oh man,
I can't even remember.
And it's not Wimpy. Is it Wimpy?
I don't know. Yeah. Oh. All right. So I got my systems are a go. All my systems are go. So what I'm going to do is shut these other things down.
It is Wimpy.
It's Wimpy? Okay.
Yeah, it is Wimpy.
Ayana, hey. Frenchie, hey. Big up. Gemma, hey. Big up. Everybody, hey. I should make that a song, man. Why am I not ready? I should make a song out of everything I do, homie. Everything I do.
No doubt.
Everything should be a song. I'm going to start putting the tracks up on the joint so we could freestyle.
Ooh, don't do it. I might have to dig deep in that crate. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Gang.
Yeah, we can turn the big ups and the hails to a beat, man.
Yeah.
Get Pat Graham on. Get him to do some
stuff. He made some fire the other day too. I'm talking about some machine gun rap.
Man. I don't know, man. Pat, he not playing with it. Give me a beat. Here, Frenchie, give me a beat. You know those New Yorkers when you see them, don't you, Quest? Give me a beat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gemma says she at her desk today so she can listen to the whole show. Not in the car last week. I think it was last week. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm here. You're here. And I'm sure you got to do some posting and sharing.
Oh, I'm already on it. You already
on it. So you let me know when I can go on the audio, and we'll let the people, hear us when we sound a little bit intelligent.
Yeah, a little bit, like we know a little bit.
A little bit. Mm-hmm.
Like we know a little something.
Know a little something, man. Yo, I'm excited, man, because you actually wrote myself a note about that lion's mane. You know what I'm saying? Like we can talk about that a little bit today.
Oh yeah,
at the appropriate
Marriage
time.
Kings
a lot
in the
of
building.
these people already know.
Yeah, so. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, did you take a peek? Quest? I know you were busy.
Oh, yeah, no
did you take a peek at the page?
Your page?
Not my page. Our page. So no. Oh, I know you were busy. You had a lot going on.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. So how about all right. So how about before we start, I just put the joint up on the screen. And then when we start, how about that? Can I do that?
No doubt you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my face off and I'm gonna go ahead and wait. First, I need not share my email. Y'all don't need to see all my email. All right. So what is it called? It's called Here It Comes, y'all. And then after that, we'll get when Quest is done. Oh, Quest, you're gonna love it, Quest. You're not ready. Quest's not even ready. It's simple, but and then we haven't even turned it up yet, Jay.
Yeah.
We haven't even turned it up yet.
Yeah,
Here
no
it
doubt.
goes, man. I'm not overselling it, Jay.
Yeah.
Here it is. Baga.
Bang.
Hold on.
Bang.
But that just looked like the graphic, don't it?
Yeah,
Until
that
you
does.
do this. Hold up. Hold up.
Oh, I love it.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
It's bare
I
bones
love
right now, but guess what? Check them
bare
out.
bones.
They relating.
Ooh. And they doing a lot of relating. It looked like he's scheming too. Look. Ooh.
Well, you don't have to scheme when it's your peoples, B.
When it's your peoples. Yeah, no
you
doubt.
don't scheme when
No
it's your
doubt.
peoples, man.
It looked like he
Yeah.
loving it. I ain't mad.
Man,
Hey,
look at those guys. You know those guys, man.
I love them.
Them two
dudes. Right them two
yeah,
dudes
man.
right there.
Yeah, he's a coach. He's a facilitator. He's a coach. He's a facilitator. There it
no
is.
Doubt. I love
Contact
it.
us. We about to jump off with some new stuff, y'all. So we just kind of getting warmed up. That's the Marriage Kings. As you can see those guys right there.
Who, me?
Ha 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 ha. Marriage Kings. And yeah, I followed Quest's lead on it, and then we turned it up. We got some more stuff to show y'all, but just wanted to give y'all a little taste. And this is gonna become our brand. My wife was like, I call her Bonita Cristina. That's Simone. She because her middle name is Christina.
Yeah, no doubt.
She was like, what happened to Marriage Ain't for Suckers? I was like, Marriage Ain't for Suckers is
going nowhere.
It ain't what? Foundation. Yeah, that's one of the products, but Marriage Kings is a brand, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, man. So
anyway, let's jump in this thing, man.
So you ready? Okay. So
I am. I'll continue doing what I'm doing while you get ready. So
okay.
Let's go.
All right, y'all. So quiet on the set, my man Quest. And we're gonna, like I say always, for those who are joining us for the first time, when it sounds like we know what we're talking about, then that means that we are on with the live radio audience. We're doing iHeartRadio, TuneIn, and then the other aggregators will pick it up once it's not live anymore. All right, so quiet on the set. Let's go. Yes, it's time to give the people something, man. What are we talking about today?
What up? Welcome to the Lion's Den, you know what I'm saying, where the Marriage Kings reside. This is the Marriage Ain't for Suckers podcast. You already know what it is. I'm your host with the most, Quest, alongside my man, my man, L. David Harris. Thank you.
Hey, yo, Quest. Yo, I got something to say, man.
Thank you.
Guess what, Quest?
Thank you. What's up, man?
Classes in session. Talk about
let me tell you, man. What up? I thought that was Funk Flex dropping the bomb on him.
Listen, we got Ryan on here, man. He's big and grown these days, but Ryan, my man Ryan, one of my young dudes, he's a professional now, but Ryan, look him up. Look, let me put him on the screen. He'll give us something. We drop a beat, but we're not doing that today.
Yeah, not today. So what's up, man?
Yo,
another edition. Yeah. Shouts out to all the people that always joining in, man. Every week, the loyal listeners. Ayana's here. Frenchie.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see the number one. You know what I'm saying? Foundation. I don't even call her by her name no more.
No, just say Foundation.
Foundation. I don't know what Foundation is.
She'll watch it later. We picking you up, Nikki. It's like, oh, you ain't have to say Oprah's name no more, man. Just say whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be there shortly. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
What's good, man? How's your week been?
So far, so good, man. You know, we got people coming. Okay, so I posted something that you might not like, Quest.
You know what? I'm going to go on mute right now.
Yeah, so exactly what you're about to say. So I posted this thing this week, right? And it says something like, I'm gonna be in Jamaica this Christmas. and I'm happy about it. But then it just occurred to me, I live here. So,
University.
minor
Universe.
detail, Quest.
Yeah, I'm just reading the yeah, yeah. I'm reading the wall right now because I
Hey,
don't
my,
even
my
want to
man is
read
being passive aggressive these days, man. I thought you'd up for the joint. You know, my house, mi casa es su casa, man. Literally.
And you know what?
That's
I'm
probably why
about
you.
to eat it.
That's probably why you got a problem because it is you casa, you su casa.
Casa.
You're not here.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the island of J. Amen.
Oh yeah,
Enjoy. You
big
got
up.
any family coming in this Christmas?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna pick my sister-in-law. I haven't seen her in a while, man, because she
That's what's
couldn't
up.
come through last year. So I'm gonna pick her up tomorrow with Simone, and
Yeah.
it's good, man. Like Simone's like he must really love you because son don't stop working to do nothing
Yeah.
like that. Not while it's work hours. That's why I got to stay like that, Quest. We're entrepreneurs.
Yeah, no doubt. We don't work. We don't eat.
Yeah, but I've been fixing myself so that do whatever I got to do so I can be at the airport to pick up my girl, man. I call her my Suster. Her name is Suanne. My Suster.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Shouts out to your sister. But
Yeah,
yeah, man. For me, it's been a lovely week, a tiring week as well. But you know what I'm saying? It's always the build up to, saying the Christmas holidays. We told, our in-laws that this year, our parents and our in-laws, what I'm saying, all of them, that we are
yeah.
not traveling anywhere this year. We've
Stay
been
home.
traveling since,
Word
like for real, since me and Faith got married. That's all we do.
Call me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? From grandparents' house to grandparents' house. That's all we do. Especially since the babies got here. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Yeah.
And
Pull
we
up
was
a
like,
bag and pan, moving around. Nah.
yeah,
Nah.
yeah. And we was like this year, because when you got shorties, especially two of them, it takes too much. And then I gotta go get Zoe for Zoe to come. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm leaving tonight, to
Word.
go and get,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, turn around tomorrow and come right back. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm thinking about leaving early in the morning, take the 4-hour drop down there, go get it, turn around and come right back. You know what I'm saying? It's the life of a trooper. You feel me?
Yeah.
But this year we said we were staying here. So my mom's, and my stepfather coming tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow.
Word. Uh-huh.
And they will be here throughout the Christmas holiday. So yeah, my in-laws love them. They were here Thanksgiving holiday. Yep. Now the parents are coming tomorrow. So yeah, man, we ain't doing no traveling this year because the new year is right around the way, and I promise you, ETA is gonna have me. Yeah, I already know what that travel schedule is gonna be like this year.
Yeah. You might as well go ahead and put a bag in your carry-on.
Yeah, no doubt.
Carry-on.
Yep, no
Because you're
doubt.
gonna be living out the joint. Yeah.
Yep, living in and out the bag. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything is lovely. I want to wish a Merry Christmas to everyone. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be on next Thursday. So before next Thursday rolls around, I can wish them a happy new year. So I'm just wishing everybody a safe and happy Christmas. I pray that the blessings of the Almighty God shake you, run you down, and take you over, especially during this holiday season, throughout the entire year.
Oh, yeah.
Especially through this holiday season.
Yeah. Feliz Navidad. Prospero años. Felicidad.
Yep. Feliz Navidad.
All right. Well, let's get to this. Let's get to this good stuff, man. I know you got something else to say that's very important. So let's get to it, man.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Shouts out as always to Breathe University. Be you strong, man. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. I love it. Yep. So like for real, there's a lot that we're doing this year. You know what I'm saying? There's game changers for the public speakers. There's Breathe University for the entrepreneurs. There's like a call almost every day of the week. But since marriage is my department and I'm the director of that department, I big that up every time every chance I get. So if you want to join a family and community, you know what I'm saying, of learners and learning, especially in the area of marriage, stop by the website, check it out, and join today. I'm telling you, you can't lose. www.breatheuniversity.com.
All right. True indeed. Well, of course, today's program is brought to you by Audible. Get your free audiobook download and 30-day free trial at www.audibletrial.com/marriage. With more than 180,000 titles from which to choose for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. And today, Quest, we are recommending, it's not that you have to have this particular book. You can pick up any one of the over 180,000 titles. But today we're going to recommend one, Trading Places, not to be confused with that movie, Trading Spaces.
I was just about to say.
Not that. Trading Places, the best move you'll ever make in your marriage. Guess what?
Yeah.
It's by our peoples, man, our associates, if you want to say. Doctors Les and Leslie Parrott.
Shouts out to Les and Leslie Parrott.
Yeah, man.
Doing a phenomenal job over there.
Of course, man. And that's why we wanted to be certified and run with them a little bit, man. And
no doubt.
Do what we do for the blessing so everybody can win in relationships and marriages as the case may be. So what's good today? What we talking about today, man?
We talking about today expectations.
Expectations.
Expectations. Are yours realistic?
Oh boy.
In other words, are your expectations that you putting on your spouse realistic?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
You know, it's interesting. Our expectations. Sometimes, and I'm talking about, they can be realistic or unrealistic, but our expectations are very, very categorized. I mean, there's so many different things practical in life that we have expectations about. So we're going to go through a good number of them. And a lot of times our context for these expectations has to do with our upbringing.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Mom and dad, there's mom and dad, and then there's Quest, me and our wives. You know,
come on.
Talk about it. How was it done? How was it done in the households that we have made as the marriage kings with our queens, right? So we're gonna, we're gonna go down through some of these things, Quest. It's gonna sound like real nuts and bolts stuff, but that's the problem. A lot of times, prospective marrieds are not going through the nuts and bolts, and they get married and they wake up like 2 days later and like, who is this masked person? Who is that?
Yep.
So let's talk about, some of these things. So let me know when you want me to start coming down through this list, man.
Oh, come on. Let's get it cracking. I just want to say that. Yep. Go ahead. No. Go ahead. And we'll go through the list because I know what I wanted to touch is somewhere in that list. I know
somewhere in there. All right. All right. So this is the drill, y'all. We are going through a list of things and how it was done in your household growing up and how it may be going on in your household if you're married or what your expectations are, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to start with staying home with children. Why don't we answer these questions, Quest? Why don't we do that? You and me answer the question,
Let's go.
Yeah, so you go first. So I'm going to say the things. You let me know. You're going to answer mom and dad, mom or dad or mom and dad. And then in your household, how it goes. Got it?
All right. Yeah, no doubt.
Cool. So staying home with children, and then I'll answer after you're done.
Staying home with children, neither mom nor dad, but now me.
But now you.
Yep. Every other week. Yep. Now me.
So you're home, and then the children they go away for care sometime. Is that right?
They go 1 week away and then 1 week here. And if I have stuff that's like really, I need to really focus and I need to really like dial in or you know what I'm saying? Like then they'll go for an extra week. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, on, off. Yep. Okay.
And sometimes we build expectation. This kind of stuff is not going to be as critical for most people yet, even though it is for some. Like Simone and I, when we got married, before we even got to the point of having children, we were like, neither of us were interested in daycare or childcare.
That changes this year for me, though.
What do you mean?
That changes because both the boys are here, but now Nico starts school this year, September.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next year. Well, you know what I mean. Next school.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Simone and I were on the same page of music when we got married. Before we got married, neither of us was interested in childcare. That's our business. Not saying y'all got to have the same thought, but that was our thought, right? So we waited 10 years and the money didn't work the way I wanted it to work. And then it took longer than I thought. We moved out of the city to the rural area. Things didn't work the way that I wanted to. So I was a work from home dad.
Yeah.
Stay at home dad for Josiah's first 2 years. And then we moved to another country. So Simone could be a stay at home mom and I'm still a work from home dude, right? But in my household, my mom stayed home, but she did odd jobs. My sister's my elder. So during those years, she did odd jobs, typing and all that kind of stuff, right? Whatever she could do to make herself stay as close to home as possible. And then when I came around, she did that as much as possible, but then start working for my uncle. So we didn't have expectations in our household based on our parentage, though, not in our household. But it may be an issue for somebody who's watching or listening. You know, they have expectations based on that, right? All right.
And so, yep. So we'll go through them because with the expectation. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
We're going to go through them and then talk about the overarching principle where it could be a hitch when your expectations are spoiled. Paying bills and handling finances. Mom or dad, Quest?
Mom did it.
Okay.
Mom definitely did that. Because it's crazy. My mom is a nurse now, but when we were growing up, I don't know if you remember a bank in New York that we had called Manufacturers Hanover.
Of course, man. It was on the corner of Flatbush and Church in Brooklyn, bro.
Yep. Well,
she worked opposite Erasmus Hall, the other way. Yeah.
Yes. Well, she worked at the corporate headquarter building in Manhattan, right on Wall Street. Yeah. And she was an AVP there. And of course, the bank folded after a couple of years. It's funny because now Faith is in banking, of course, in like regulatory affairs. But yep. That's crazy.
Ain't that something?
And I just thought about that. But my mom did it then. My wife does it now. And my wife does it, not that I can't do it for myself, but she's more organized as it comes to those things.
That's the best way. Whoever's the most organized, let's get it done.
That's the way that I see it. That's the way that, and unless either she does it because she's, better at it, or until she gets tired and says, I don't want to do this. And then I'm like, okay, then.
Listen, man, I know some people, I won't put them on. No, I can put them on blast. I think I can because they're marriage gurus. They're the ones that kind of got me into this 16 years ago, man. Ronald and Daria Gadsden. They're my, parents' age, that level. And Ron is like, he's an IBM retiree. He's a government dude and some more stuff. He's turned around. I've seen him turn around $1 million budgets and heard about more. I've heard the legend. But Ron doesn't do the finances at home. He does outside of the home stuff. Like he's like the guy. You want to turn your company around? He was the guy, right? But at home, Daria is the boss. Like she's the one who understands and does the home finances better. So that's the choice. They've done back and forth. But in my household, my dad was supposed to have brought home the bacon, but he didn't show up with it. So we were cold. We ain't had no heat in a lot of the years. All that, even though he was bringing that cake. I don't know what happened between the time he got out the car and the time he got in the house. But yeah, it was crazy. So my mom took care of whatever she did. I don't know what she did, but I got respect for it because I know we had needs. A lot of them were not taken care of the way they should have been, but we still went through. And I know my mom was juggling them beans, the little beans that he did manage to bring home. I don't know what he did with the rest of it, but I digress. In our household, I am the guy. Even when Simone and I first got married, we made the same amount, almost identically. It's funny. And then she blew past me. Like, I don't know, about 8 years in, she blew by me. But that didn't change anything about who handled it because I'm the guy that handles money. Like I got the numbers.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, love it.
Yard work.
Oh, come on.
If you had a yard. Every day. Now, some of us didn't grow up with a yard, so understood if y'all ain't have one, but yard work.
My grandmother got me into doing yard work early, even when we was right there on 230th Street in Queens. Yeah. You feel me? I mean, we lived in Brooklyn before that, and we was an apartment building, so we didn't really have no yard work to do. But when we got out to that spot in Queens, I was mowing lawn since I can remember.
When you had your 15 feet of lawn,
15 feet of lawn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we had no lawns. We had a little patch.
You know what I'm saying? A little patch of grass in the front yard. You know what I'm saying? We had a backyard too, though. You know what I'm saying? We had a nice
I never went back in your backyard. I never went back there.
Yeah, we had a nice little backyard, man. And she would make me mow the grass there, cut hedges and all of that stuff. Plus, my wife ain't fitting to be in nobody.
About to do that, huh? Word up. Well, when we had a yard, like we live in the country, But we kind of I mean, if we blindfolded you and carried you to where we live, you would think you were in the country because, but it's a little different now. But whenever I would do yard work, I would do it. But when we lived out in rural West Virginia, nine times out of 10, it's me, but she did the gardening stuff.
Uh-huh.
And we had a little something in New York. My dad, son, I don't know if you ever came around. I don't know if you even came to my way, man. Like, it was around the corner from the church. But dog, we were the only cats on the block whose grass was taller than the little gate. Cause son would not cut it, B. Like he would not cut it. Like you couldn't walk through. It was like a jungle. He would not cut it. And so of course we were the laughing stock of the hood. And y'all that don't understand New York City in the 80s can't understand how I can say hood and grass at the same time. But certain hoods like South Jamaica is where the crack game came in.
Oh yeah.
I lived not in South Jamaica, but at Jamaica, the far side. And that's where the epidemic hit. Farmers in New York Boulevard, for those of y'all that are too young, Guy Brewer.
And believe it or not, they had grass.
We had little grass, but we had gunshots too. But my pops would not mow the lawn, B. Like he would not get that joint done. And so, but I did it.
I know you did. I remember those pictures of when you was in Virginia on the rider.
Oh yeah.
Days, on the rider.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heard up. All right. Gassing up the car. Oh, go ahead. Gassing up the car.
No. Gassing me all day, every day.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife will do it if she's by herself and she needs it, but I try my best to, and I need to get a little bit better about that, is making sure at a certain day of the week, I watch, how she utilizes it. So that I could just
the needle saying?
Yeah, what the needle is saying. And just take it and go get it and get it filled. You feel me?
Yeah.
I remember Dee Dee saying to E one time, she was like, if I'm married, why am I pumping my own gas? I was like, whoa.
Oh, so that's a paradigm in their household.
Oh, yeah, that's a paradigm. That's definitely a paradigm.
All right.
Yeah. Well, she ain't above it, but it's me all day.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. All right. Gassing up the car, that would be my mom and pops did not share a vehicle. My mom didn't have a vehicle when I was young. My pops did.
Yeah.
But I suppose since he had the keys, he got the gas, but it wasn't because he was being philanthropic about it. He's dead, y'all. I'm not trying to disrespect the dude. I'm just telling y'all the truth. So don't call him because he's not around anyway. So I ain't trying to be terse. I'm just saying what it is, All
right.
Me, 9 times out of 10, I'm gassing the car up. When Simone and I both had vehicles when we lived in the States, because we had to get rid of one when we moved.
Right.
If she needed gas, because we had a 96-mile trip one way to work.
Ooh.
And whenever we didn't do it together, obviously I wouldn't have been around to gas it.
Yeah.
So she would do it. But now 9 times out of 10, now that we're sharing my truck, I gas up. Like this morning, I went for the gas. Once in a while, if it's way out of range, inconvenient, then I'll just put the money in the account and say, please get the people. You don't pump your own gas in Jamaica. So somebody do it for you. Not that obviously she couldn't do it. She could, but getting out, why? If I can do it, why make her do that?
Yep.
All right. Fixing things around the house.
Oh, me all day.
Yeah. How about when you was a shorty?
Oh man, let me tell you something. My wife got the honey-do list. Huh?
You when you was a shorty too?
Oh yeah, I just painted the entire bathroom yesterday.
Now I'm saying when you was a shorty, did you do it then?
I don't know if I did it too much when I was a shorty.
Yeah.
We had uncles and stuff who were like carpenters.
Oh, yeah. 5 jobs.
You know what I'm saying? The typical Jamaican dudes, you know what I'm saying, who do the home improvements and stuff. So she would just call like my Uncle Tim or one of them dudes, and they'll come through.
Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. It's done. You know what I'm saying?
Done.
Or the men from the church. So
okay, win. Okay. Well, for me, I'm the guy to fix it guy, but if my wife is the beautifier. So there's certain things I'm just not even gonna handle. I'm not messing with it. I'm not not that I couldn't, I just don't have the patience. There's not a lot I can't do. I'm not trying to be funny, but there are things I just don't do, bro, because I just don't have the patience. I'm like, why am I dragging myself through this when wifey is ready to go?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, all right. Laundry. We'll get down through the list and then we'll talk about this hot topic.
I ain't gonna lie. Both of us do laundry.
Yeah.
Both of us do, and even I'll do laundry even more times than my wife does.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, I take pride in the laundry, and I fold up just so I can let the fellas know, like there's nothing wrong with folding up your wife's unmentionables. You know what I'm saying?
They're mentionable to you.
And putting them away. There's nothing wrong with it. I do.
Oh, you put them away too.
Oh, and I put them away.
And put them
away.
Okay. Good stuff.
So yeah, man.
Word up. Well, here's my issue, Quest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first I'll say, okay, who did it at your house? Sorry.
My mom did it.
Okay.
But when I got to high school, she just did the laundry. She would take what was my clothes and just dump them on my bed and say, okay, now you fold them up and put them away. I was like, oh, okay.
Got it. Get some work done, dude.
Yeah, make yourself useful.
Yeah. Well, growing up, we didn't have a washer dryer, so we did the laundromat piece.
Yeah, we did that at one time too. Yep.
Yeah. And my mom's did that. My pops, he wouldn't even put his clothes. Like some would take off. He run 13 miles a day, take his clothes off and just throw them down. And it's not like my mom was like, oh, okay, honey, I'll take care of it. But she was just like, this is in the way, so I guess I'll get it up. Yeah. So for me, Simone and I'm here's my problem, Quest. I'm a recovering neat freak.
Oh, wow.
And so I used to take everything in hand.
Oh, wow.
Not in a jerk move kind of way, but my mom's she created that beast. My mom created that beast. So I used to do everything except cook.
Yeah.
Everything. And even until we moved out of West Virginia, my wife would do it when she could. But I would take care of it most of the time. But now that we've moved and I'm in the box and she's at home, she does it like all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's where that is. So there you go. Oh yeah. So I was that guy that I used to put the clothes away and then I stopped putting the clothes away because I was washing clothes every day, Quest. I don't like stacked up clothes. I was literally washing clothes every day, Quest.
That's crazy.
I'm one of them dudes, but I don't do it anymore. I'm not saying I do it now, but yeah. Now we hanging up clothes and Simone is on that.
Oh yeah, your bill goes through the roof. Yeah.
All right. Making the bed. Yeah.
That's both of us. That's the both of us.
Okay.
Yeah, the both of us. Sometimes she'll do it if she's running out the house and it can't get done. But what we have committed to is making sure that the bed is made. I don't make the boys' bed though. At least I don't have to make Mason's bed because Mason's in the crib.
Okay. Got it.
Nico's bed. Oh, that's a struggle. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's a whole nother program. All right, making the bed. My pops didn't do nothing. So let's just answer everything else. My pops didn't do nothing. Okay, let's go back now. I'm trying to send a message real quick because these folks don't realize I'm in the studio. Yeah. Making the bed, that is whoever gets up last makes the bed. It's not a rule, it's just what it is. But it's almost unfair because I get up at 3 a.m. So who's gonna get up before?
Yeah.
But if she happens not to make it by the time I'm because I have a regimen for when I'm ready, and she's not, like she didn't do it, then I get as much of whatever I can do done in the time I have. And if the bed ain't made, then I get to that. If the dishes, whatever, I get to that. Whatever's available to do and I can knock it out, I do that. That's how it goes.
Yep.
All right, cooking meals.
Yeah.
Now that's funny. You're a Jamaican dude. Now this is interesting. An interesting question for the culture.
Yeah, but you know what it is with me though. I grew up in the house with 5 women, and all of them did the cooking. It was no reason for me to do it, and so it's here. Now my wife does the cooking, and that's just my wife does the cooking. I mean, I there's little things that I can do. I'm a beast at breakfast. Oh, I'm a
breakfast beast, huh?
I'm a monster at breakfast and maybe lunch, but dinner,
no bueno.
No bueno.
Order out.
I need help. And in my house, my mom always did the cooking.
Okay.
My mom.
So we got a few more, and then we'll touch some things in short order. And All right. So cooking meals, like me, I don't know. I mean, Simone and I took an assessment, and she said, and she's so kind. She said both of us. Well, it's not true. I make Josiah's breakfast a couple of days a week, but that's it. Like I don't cook. I can cook. Like I said, there's nothing really much I can't do because my mom was not having it. Lisa and I were cooking, baking, all of that. There's nothing much I can't do, Quest. But cooking is the one. When I talked about patience, dog, meal planning. It's not the meal planning thing. Like I don't have that kind of time to think through all of that. Like what's to eat. I'm like a Rastafarian, man. Like I'm on that. If it's on the tree, I'm gonna take it off and eat it. Like that's me. That's my kind of food, right? So I like all of the good stuff.
But you're in a place where you could do that though. You got ackee trees, pear trees.
Yeah, but that ain't good for the family though. They're not trying to do that. So Simone has the patience. I'm not saying she wouldn't love it if I would do it, but dog, I'm not even gonna lie to you in front like I'm gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do it. And there's no disrespect to the queen. I'm glad she's down. And you know, if I got some money, we go out to eat when she can't cook or don't feel like it. But I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it.
All right. Yep.
All right. Grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping. My wife does that. I'll do it once in a blue, and I'll even tell her give me the list sometimes. You know, when she has too much on her plate. But for the most part, she does it.
Who did it in your house?
Who did it in my house?
Mm-hmm.
I think my mom did it.
Okay.
My mom's a superwoman, man.
Word up. Well, my mom did it too. You see what I said about about cooking? Yeah, it's the opposite about that with shopping. Simone ain't going she likes going to stores and stuff, but she's not she's not going to the supermarket every night. She's not doing that every week. She's not doing that, bro. I used to shop when we were in the States. I used to shop for the whole month. So I come in there with 30 bags. She wasn't doing that, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm on that shopping, on the food shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when we go to market, you know, I used to go, and when her mom was here, I would take her and we would go knock that out.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 3 more, and then we'll talk about the hitches and let the people go. All right. Caring for the pet.
Caring for the pet?
The pet. PET. Pet.
Yeah, for y'all, that's different in Jamaica, but here there's a little bit more reverence for pets here in the States.
What do you mean by pet? Dog in the house? You mad?
Yeah. Well, yeah, both of us do that. She has a doctor's appointment. She gets groomed. You know what I'm saying? And both of us as of late, I take her. Are you kidding me? Yo, be careful.
Fifi, son?
Coco Chanel. That is Faith's baby.
Okay, let me be quiet before she come get me.
Chill, B. Yeah,
I'm not gonna do it to myself. I'm good.
Yeah, Faith is a pet lover. She will cut you deep. She will cut me deep over. Yeah. So yeah. Both of us.
Did y'all have pets when you were growing up?
Yeah, I did. More so when I got to high school. Yeah. Yeah. My mom's got a white cockapoo named Sandy, and she was the caretaker. Yeah.
But true, in the 70s and 80s, unless you were rich, they didn't have like toenail cut and shaving and all that. Shower, shave, and shine. Like when we was young, they didn't.
Shower, shave, and shine. They was out in the yard, and you barely fed them, and you had a sign on your gate said, beware of dog.
But she did that. All right. Well, pets, it's a no-go on every flow. So all we had growing up, you want to talk about pets? We had pets. We had unwelcome rodents. We had unwelcome rodent cousins living in the ceiling, and nobody took care of them. Yeah. Took care of that. All right, 2 more. Decorating the house.
Decorating the house. You mean like when you say decorating, we ain't talking about holiday stuff, right? We're talking about like interior design.
It's a daily thing. It's a daily piece, not just, you know, who got a bright idea that is Halloween and who gonna put the scary mask outside. Not that.
Okay, because if we're talking about just interior design, then it's really the both of us.
Okay.
Really.
The two of them.
Yeah, and in my house, at growing up, it was my mom.
Gotcha.
My mom. Yeah.
Word up. My mom wasn't big on it, but whatever was done was done. She did it. Simone, 100%. Simone. And it's to the point, like I used to be on that buying furniture flow, son. Like, bro, man would pay a whole rack for furniture, like, because I'm not buying it 5 times, like, you know. But when it came on to putting the house together, only Simone, bro. And it's Simone.
Yeah.
All right. Disciplining children. Now, don't ask me no questions. Just answer the joint.
Yeah, me.
Wait. Okay. I did say don't ask me no questions, but answer the question. What does that mean? Disciplining.
Disciplining means setting them straight when they cut the fool. That's what it means to me.
What's that mean though? Physical, not physical? Because that's a big word. Discipline's a big word.
Both. Faith only disciplines when he's pushed her to her breaking point. Then
Oh,
that's
okay.
when
She gets to the limit
yeah.
and then
Yeah, I
bang.
don't wait that. Yeah, I don't wait that. I don't wait that long. I
Yeah.
said move. And why I got you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, don't question. Move. Yeah.
Word.
You know what
This
I'm
this
saying? Like let me not say that. I'll let you we can come back to that. I'll let you know why later. But yeah, let's get
yeah.
through the expectations first.
Yeah, we're going to 10-minute extra joint. And we got one more. And then, I mean, this is it
Yeah.
for me. And then we'll talk about this concept of why this is even important, right? So,
Yeah.
discipline, both parents tried to be corrective in terms of telling me right and wrong.
Yeah.
My pops was abusive. I'm going to just put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
My pops was abusive. My mom's was hard, but she took care of the corporal. My pops went overboard. That's a whole nother program. That dude was on abuse flow.
Yeah.
And in our household, I live in Jamaica, so sue me.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it's time to put hands on, 9.5 times out of 10, it's me. But I have a model. I'm gonna just let you know.
Uh-huh.
I have a model, bro. And my
Me
model
too.
is, and initially when we first started it, it was my hand. And it was only on a certain part of him. There's no back slapping. There's no get him wherever I can get him. If he's being wiry, then grab his arm. Cause I know arms can come out of sockets and all that. So I have my own rule, and y'all, I'm not saying y'all need to do this,
3 to 5.
My rule was 3 to 5, but not even really 5. And I had to feel it in my own hand, and it had to be legs or the biggest muscle on the body to deal with that.
Yeah.
But then my man started getting real wiry and combative, like he not taking it. And I was like, I will never use like a belt or anything because I didn't want to, because I wanted to feel it. But son gets so wiry and he want to turn it into something it ain't. So I gotta use something that'll get through that without hurting him. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm trying to settle him down so I can get to the 1 or 2 parts that I would do, then it turns into something else where his arm can come out because I'm just trying to get him still. So I'm like, all right, the belt will get through that. I don't have to hold him to get to that. Like I can get to it and bang, and he's done. And then we're over with it. I don't talk while I do it. I tell you, I don't do that because that can get you amped. But that's just my rule. And wifey waits till the burn is way, way, way over the top before she even considers it. But she gets that from her pops.
Yep.
So that's where that is.
All right. So what about the expectations now?
All right. So yeah. So there's just principally, pick a pet one of yours or two or whatever, and just talk. Let's just talk about how you have these expectations based on context and how it potentially can become a problem. We only got 4+ minutes.
Okay. So now you're talking to a lot of different things now in terms of context, how we were raised. I'll just go to the disciplining of the children part, how we were raised, what we liked about discipline as we were growing up, what we disliked about discipline, and the wholeness.
Oh, I see.
You understand of how we think about it, whether we liked it or not. Do I like disciplining? I do not.
When you say disciplining, let's talk about it. Are you talking about corporal? Because
I do not like corporal punishment.
Okay, that's what you're talking about. Because anything corrective is discipline. So when you tell your son to not put his hand on the stove, that's discipline.
When you hear me talking about discipline, it's usually from the place of corporal punishment.
Okay. Word up. I got you now.
I understand that there's grounding and taking things away, but for the most part, when I speak of discipline, I'm talking of corporal punishment.
Okay, I hear you.
I gotta specify. You know what I'm saying? So do I like spankings? I don't.
Something would be wrong if you did, bro.
Yeah,
very wrong.
Yeah. I seriously don't like it. I just wish you would just listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, but of course, when you raising young lion cubs, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. They push the boundaries and all of that. Yeah. But I will if I have to, because what I do is I value obedience more than I value not spanking you. You understand what I'm saying?
And you said spanking. I just want to say that to the people who are watching and listening. Spanking is different than beating in our nomenclature. We're not talking about abuse. We're not talking about overboard. Like here in Jamaica, they actually have a sort of a formula for what constitutes correction versus abuse. That has to do
As it
with
relates to children
yeah, man. What that
in
has to
Jamaica?
do. Yes, that
Wow,
has
that's
to
new.
do with actually know a couple people who are in the crime unit to deal with that issue. So that's
Oh
why I can be
wow.
free and say what I'm saying.
Oh,
But
that's new.
it's like it has to do with frequency and intensity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What would constitute the negative side where you're doing something really bad and you're gonna have a problem with the police. Yeah.
Right. So here's the funny thing as we talk about the context and stuff. It sometimes causes, I wouldn't say us to bump heads, but it does cause a certain level of difficulty between me and Faith. Like we have to have conversations sometimes. Calm ones at that, you know what I'm saying? Very civilized.
Right.
Over Nico. Because sometimes like if we take stuff away, I just feel sometimes like that's not gonna do it. He gonna come back in another week, and I know especially with mine because he's wired the same way I was,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I am.
So
He's
you're gonna
just
find a way.
He's gonna find a way.
Yeah.
Case in point, we were at the barbershop today, right? And he feels he loves candy, right? So he, you know, when you go to the barbershop, there's another barber in there that gives little dum dum lollipops out. So he gets his hair cut and he wants to go over there and get the dum dum lollipop. And I'm just like, yo, I'm not into that whole asking people for stuff. You know what I'm saying? As a, you remember how we were little? Like for real, that's how you get
You don't do
baited.
that.
You know what I'm saying? You get baited. Don't
I
do that.
am fast, sir.
Yeah, are you
right?
enough? Yo, guanga gotan, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, all that kind of stuff. So I told him, I said, no, there's candy at home. You can have candy at home when we leave here. I don't want candy at home. I want candy here now.
Uh-oh.
When
First mistake.
Mistake number one, right? So I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna let that one rock. I'm gonna let that one ride.
Right.
I could feel it rising up. I said, okay, cool. I said, no, Nico. I said, do me a favor. You don't want me. And I let him know now because I'm serious. Because sometimes
we're live. We're live.
Yeah. So I said, so yeah. No. That's cool. So I say to him, you don't want me to put hands on you in this barbershop. Do yourself a favor. Have a seat. Let me get finished. And then we can go home and you can get candy when you get home. Right? Now, anybody, you know what I'm saying? I guess of our age would have been like, okay, I'll take that option. I'll sit down and chill. And then I can get what I want when I get home. Okay, cool. So he's frowning and stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. Sit down, get the barbershop, get cut, whatever the case may be. So he's playing with this little boy. And as we're leaving, I hear him say, ask your daddy, right? He's talking to the little boy. And I don't know what he's talking about. But then I see him as we're leaving, his father give him a piece of candy.
Yeah.
The little boy's father. So we get in the car and I ain't show no face. I wait till we get in the car. Yep. And then I say to him, did you ask his father? I said, did you ask that little boy to ask his father to give you candy? He said, yes. I said, why did you do that? He said, because I like candy. I said, okay. I said, give it to me. So he gave it to me. And immediately he goes to crying, right? So if it was my wife, she'll blow it off. She'll be angry. But like for that kind of stuff, I see the little bit in what can turn into big, if that makes any sense. So I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to touch that. So you jump from your side and then.
I'm not going to get on the disciplining side. I'm going to talk about the principle of expectations and then we're going to get up out of here. Yeah. Right. Because the time is up. But the whole point of us going through this exercise and, in Quest's case, there was a paradigm based on physical discipline in his household or in the households of both couples, obviously, growing up. And a lot of times those things inform how we behave, what we see it like, sometimes maybe there's like in Simone's case, any kind of physical discipline was negative to her because one parent was a little bit much to her. And then the other parent is completely off, hands off. Right. So in terms of expectations, like pick one of the things in the list. If you saw it done a certain way in your household and you superimpose that view upon your household when you're married and your spouse has the opposing view, y'all don't talk about it. Now it blows up. Well, my mother always did the laundry. So that means this woman going to do the laundry. Well,
yeah, that's
really?
what you should have blew it up right there.
Really? Yeah, they might need to see us, Quest. Like, yeah, marriagekings.com. Like yeah, because your
Yeah,
expectation. My dad brought home the bacon. So that's the way it's gonna be, dude. And the dude
straight
is
up.
like an entrepreneur, and he's not about to put on a suit and go nowhere
Yeah, straight up.
if that's his case, you know. So you have to kind of, all of us have to look through these things, and hopefully you get counseling or coaching or mentorship or all three premaritally, so that you can kind of talk through this stuff and you can find out, like my man Carlson Griffith, like he is the do it all dude. Like he's a serious dude, man.
Yeah.
He told his wife, they're in their 60s. When they got married, he was like, listen, I'll do anything,
Yeah.
but I'm not
Anything.
gonna cook. Is that a problem for you?
Yeah.
And she said no. She happens to be like super chef-free woman who don't want you in the kitchen anyway. So it kind of worked out. But they got that stuff aired out in the beginning because for them that mattered. I'm not picking a case. I'm just saying that's the way what mattered to them. So that's the whole point. We need to get this stuff out on the table. Like for me, a big thing, while we're closing up here, I needed to see the credit scores. Simone and I were friends for 11 years. I wanted to see the credit scores before we hitched. Not because I didn't trust her, but we needed to share our credit files. That was important to me. I don't know where I got
I
it
think
from,
what you
but that's what it was important to me. I needed to know everything I could find out on that level. That was important.
but what you're saying right here is confirming what I've always said, and that is marriage presents a set of challenges and difficulties. You're not the problem. Your spouse is not the problem. The problem is the problem.
Yes, not the
You need to
person.
communicate.
Word.
You need to communicate and work together to fix the problem, because you have an idea about how this was done. I have an idea about how this was done. And then we have, okay, let's speak from the disciplining point. Then we have a issue there. For real, how are we going to work together to correct that? So let not your past and how you brought up and how you look at it say to you that I'm the problem because I'm different from the way that you think, and vice versa. Right. Let's work together against the problem and not each other.
Word. That's what it is. It's always about preserving our intellectual, our spiritual and emotional chastity, in the sense that we don't want to rape our spouses, either side, from their independence on the way they think. On the way we think. We can't make people think like we think. Yes, we need to compromise. Yes, we need to concede, but we can't make somebody think like we think. And so we need to give people the opportunity, whether we agree, we disagree, whatever. But the point is, get yourself checked out. Like, even if you're already married, holla at Quest and I, man. Seriously, marriagekings.com. And if you want to go through an assessment with both of us, and help, see where you are in your marriage, where you are in prospective marriage, doesn't matter, second marriage, holla at us, man. And so any closing words, bro? I'm gonna hit this sound, and let me know.
As always, I don't care where you are in the spectrum, shaky to good, good to great. Ultimately, you want to be a phenomenal, and phenomenal don't just happen. It takes communicating specifically about your expectations so you can achieve an agreed upon result. You feel me?
Yeah. Word up.
Willing to make it work. Real talk.
Bang, 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 billy bang.
You could wait. There we go. We done. We're done.
Yo,
Word
shots out, man, because Miss Thomas Gilbert, I don't know how to say her first name.
Oh yeah, Gemma. That's Gemma.
Oh, Gemma. All right. Yep.
Yeah, Gemma Latisse. Gemma. Yeah.
Yep. She said something before. Oh, there it is. She said credit scores for me too, because she had good credit. And
yeah. Gemma's serious from she was young, bro. That's my homegirl. Like, she was serious. She was young professional back in the day, B. So yeah.
That's what's up, Gemma. Shouts out to Gemma. Yep. That's what's
Word, let's
up.
do these shouts and get out, man, because we did go long today. I know you got stuff on tap. So,
Yeah,
and these guys
no
are doing
doubt.
stuff outside the
The wife,
studio.
the
So,
wife is home
get
today,
going.
so you know what I'm saying. It's a lot. It's gonna be a lot going on.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, my man Cello was on. Sly Stu. What's up, Sly? My man Cello. Yeah, that's my dude from T-Town, man, Trenchtown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So catch the replay. We just finished up when you came on. And then Tanya, my homegirl, married to my man Damon. Yeah, it's cool watching them, man. Yeah, good stuff.
Yep. I want to say too, D, shouts out to everybody who listens to us on iTunes. Do me a favor, if y'all get a chance, go by iTunes and give us a review. We trying to get them review numbers up.
Yes.
As I understand it, we got what's the cutoff number? I think it's like 100 when you start, moving against the players of iTunes. You know what I'm saying? So we would love to get those numbers up, and it puts us in a different space in terms of getting all of this marriage info out to some people, man. So please stop by the iTunes if you listen to us on iTunes, no, whatever platform you listening on, whether it be iHeartRadio, TuneIn, whatever.
Google Play Store, doesn't matter.
Yep. Give us a rating. Give us a review, man. We would love to hear from you. And truth be told, that's how we build up content as well. So please.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. And listen, remember, y'all can put those questions in. Put your questions in. MarriageKings.com. You don't have to get away from the Marriage Ain't for Suckers, but we building that brand too. So MarriageKings.com. Go ahead and put your questions into the contact box. And we're going to put those videos out on YouTube. We got it started, and for the two of you that we didn't do yours yet, it's not because we forgot. So just hold fast. We'll get to it, and build up a library with all of that. So
Oh, and on YouTube, go by and subscribe at Marriage Ain't for Suckers. Go by Quest Green. We constantly putting out L. David Harris as well, because you have some other stuff going. Go by those 3 pages and subscribe, because we are definitely putting out that stuff in the areas of faith and of marriage. And man, we'd love to see to get those numbers up, and always loving to hear from you guys. So please. And that's on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. So thanks. We're not gonna go through the big list today because we took a lot of time today.
No doubt.
So so we'll holler at you, man.
What happened to peace?
Peace.